Hi guys, welcome to Comp 389 589 Computer Databases. My name's Mitchell Welch and I'll be running Comp 389 589 for trimester 2 this year. So welcome to the Moodle homepage for Comp 389 589, and this is where all of the unit material is going to be presented this trimester for this course. So starting from the top, you've got the unit orientation, which just contains the unit information, all of your discussion boards there, and of course the assignments and the assignment submission facility within there. Following on from that are each week's topics. So each week will have a different topic for it here, and we'll go through, and the lecture slides will become available, but you've already got the lecture notes there to go over. Also in there, you'll see that starting from week 2, there are workshops listed, and they'll become available each week as we go through. So just jumping back to the top, we're going to have a quick look through the study guide. So clicking on here, we get a nice PDF pop-up. It's been set up that way so that you can print it off if need be. So starting from the top here, we've got the unit information, and basically in Comp 389 589, you're going to be looking at the principles behind database management systems. We're going to look at data modeling, so the relational data model, and we're going to have a look at relational algebra and relational calculus as part of that. We'll also have a look at using PostgreSQL to do all of the practicals, so you'll learn how to actually create databases and query them as well. So my contact details are here, so mlh8@UNE and 0267735004 +61 for international students. If you have any queries regarding the unit material and the assessments, feel free to contact me. If you have any administrative queries, you can either contact the School of Science and Technology admins, or you can actually go directly to the Student Centre website there, and they can help you with any course administration issues. So jumping on through, just a quick look at the learning outcomes. So basically, as I mentioned before, we're going to look at data modeling, the relational model using SQL. We're going to look at the the principles of query optimization and concurrency and recovery. So just quickly, I'd like to draw your attention to the differences between Comp 589 and 389. So some of the verbs are a little bit different in there, and basically you have to have a more in-depth knowledge of the content of the course, and your assessments and exam will be marked according to that. So be aware of that for Comp 589. The graduate attributes are here listed. I'm not going to go through them in depth. You can have a read through in your own time. But the next thing I want to discuss here are the textbooks. So there's 3 textbooks actually listed for this unit, but the first one is the main one that you need to worry about. So An Introduction to Database Systems by C.J. Date is the main textbook for this unit, so you'll need to purchase that one because we'll be following that one quite closely through the lectures and the unit material. Additional reading, you've got a first course in database management systems. This one, it's referenced a few times in the lectures, but basically you only need to cover this book and the database management systems book here if you want additional knowledge or additional in-depth material on the course. So they're both available from the university library if you wish to obtain them. So moving forward, we're looking quickly at assessment for Comp 389 589. So if you're studying the undergraduate version of the unit, you've got 2 assignments worth 15% each. The due dates for the assignments are Wednesday the 17th of September for assignment 2, and 30th of July for assignment 1. If you're studying Comp 589, as I mentioned, you'll have 3 assessments, each worth 10%, and they're due in the same dates for assignments 1 and 2, and assignment 3 is due on the 24th of September. So be aware of the assessment policy. Basically, there's a 5% penalty for each day that you're late with your assignments, so make sure you get them in online. Plagiarism, as with all units at UNE, plagiarism is unacceptable, and you will be caught because we are using the Turnitin submission system this trimester. So make sure you're aware of the plagiarism policy available at this hyperlink, and that all of your work is your own. As I mentioned before, you've got workshops, so if you're enrolled internally, you have to turn up to 75% of those, and they're available on the unit homepage here from week 2. So go through the workshops will be vital to completing the assignment. So make sure you look at them closely, and solutions will go up the following week. So you'll have solutions to all of your exercises there. So that's really all I wanted to cover here today. Just one final thing, I've included this nice study timetable here. Also included the assignment due dates on that. This lists each week of the trimester, so 1 through 12, and the topics and readings for each week. So you're expected to complete those readings at the start of each week so that you're ready to do the workshop at the start of the week and the lectures throughout. So make sure you keep up with those readings, because the assignments, the due dates of the assignments there, assume that you've covered the material before the assignment is due. So try not to fall behind. You've also got the assessment due dates there. Just jumping back to the unit website, assignment 1 is up and available, so make sure you have a look at that assignment. There are only 2 assignments for this unit, but each one is quite large, so you've got quite a few parts and quite a few questions to go through there, including a research task there at the end. So start getting into that, and all of your assignment submission will be done through Moodle. And it will go through originality checking, so be very careful that all of your work is your own. So thank you for studying Comp 389, 589, and good luck with your studies through trimester 2, 2014.